Hi friends, today we're going to focus on a slow practice with stretches and release technique to help low back pain. You don't need anything, just yourself and the mat. I'll see you on the mat. Today we're going to start onto a tabletop position, onto hands and knees. So as you arrive there, feel free to add any padding you may need under your knees. If your wrists are uncomfortable, you can come onto fist. We're gonna start here. The knees are hip distance apart, hands shoulder distance apart. We're gonna start making some circles. My invitation is to make this circle very slow. Half of the circle is an inhale and half of the circle is an exhale. Inhaling, moving through the first half of the circle. Exhaling, moving through the second half of the circle. Continue following your own rhythm. And as you move, notice and start to observe and connect to your own body. Is there any area where you feel the tension rising up? Do you want to pause for an extra breath in that spot? Let's do one more circle in the direction where we're going. And the next time you come back to center, moving into the opposite direction. Again, the inhale is for the first half of the circle. The exhale is for the second half of the circle. Following your own breath, moving slowly. Making the circle bigger or smaller, whatever feels good. But move slowly with awareness. Using this slow movement as a tool to observe. If there is any area that may feel tense, any part of the circle that feel better, just observe. Let go of the judgment. And then let's come to center. When you are complete, onto hands and knees. With the next inhale, we are gonna bring the chin into the chest, rounding, 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 rounding. With the exhale, we are gonna lift the tailbone, arch the spine, look forward and up. Inhale, we are gonna round the chin into the chest. This time, keep rounding so much that you come to sit all the way onto your heels. With the exhale, move on to your hands. Tailbone lift, arch the spine, look forward and up. Inhaling, chin into the chest. Like an angry cat, round, 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 round until you come to sit onto your heels. Maybe the forehead come down. With the exhale, come back forward, arch the spine, tailbone lift, look forward and up. Inhaling, round into the spine, tailbone down, keep rounding, rounding, sitting on your heels, maybe forehead come down. Exhale, come onto hands and knees, arch into the spine, tailbone left, look forward and up. Continue following the rhythm of your own breath. And again, moving slowly, let the breath be the guidance. And use the breath and the movement as a tool for explore and connect to your own body. Let's do two more. And the next time you come to sit on your heels, stay there. The knees can be closer together or a little wider apart. Try to rest the forehead onto the mat. If the forehead doesn't go, no problem. You can use your fist, placing the fist one on top of the other and resting the forehead onto the fist. Just allow the forehead to be supported. And breathe here. Start to bring the breath into the belly area. Noticing with the inhale, the belly expanding onto the upper thighs. And with the exhale, the belly releasing the pressure. With the inhale, the belly lift onto the upper thighs, push into the upper thighs. With the exhale, the belly release the pressure. Just connecting with this rhythmical movement that happens with the breath, bringing awareness onto the belly area. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to hands and knees. And then we're gonna sit, coming into a seated position, lengthening the legs forward, pressing the feet down onto the mat, bringing the hands with the palm facing up to the ceiling. We're gonna lower down onto the mat super slowly, using that core muscle. Try to go so slow that you can feel one vertebra at a time coming down onto the mat. I know it's gonna get a little harder, but really try to go slow, 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 slow. Even slower, lowering one vertebra at a time, all the way up to the top of the neck. And then the head is the last things that come down. And now get the knees into the chest, hugging the knees or the back of the thighs. Give yourself a little rock side to side, creating a self-massage onto the low back. And then from here, we're gonna extend the left leg forward and we're gonna hug the right knee into the chest, grabbing on top of the knees or behind the thigh. Wherever you're at, squeezing the knee in, feeling as you squeeze the knee in, the pressure on the right side of the low back. Try to relax into the shoulder and the head. One more breath here. And then bring both knees into the chest first. Once you're here, let the right leg comes long, left knee squeeze into the chest, grabbing the knee or behind the thigh, pressing the knee into the chest, connecting to that pressure on the left side of the low back, squeezing that part into the mat. One more breath here. And then bending to both knees into the chest once more. Pause here for just a moment as you bring the knee in. Reconnect to that movement of the belly that push into the upper thighs. Notice with the inhale, the belly lifts into the upper thighs. With the exhale, the belly goes back into the spine. With the inhale, the belly lifts into the upper thighs. With the exhale, the belly moves back into the spine. Stay here a few more breaths. Connecting as you exhale to the release into the whole low back onto the floor. And then let's place the sole of the feet onto the mat. We're gonna cross the right leg over the opposite one. We're gonna spread the arms wide. You can either keep them a cactus or spread them all the way wide. The hands are facing up to the ceiling. Inhale as you are. As you exhale, let both knees fall onto the left side. If it feels good, turn the head over to the right hand. Breathe here. With each inhale, feel the length into the spine. With each exhale, let the breath guide you deeper into the twist. One more round of breath here. Very slowly coming back to center. Uncross your leg. Pause for a moment here. Recentering for one breath. When you're ready, crossing the left leg over the opposite one, using the next exhale to let both knees fall to the right side, maybe gazing to the left hand if that feels good. Using that inhale to feel the length into the spine, and the exhale to dive deeper into the twist. One more breath here. When you're ready, very slowly come back to center. Let the hands be wherever they want to be, maybe more by their side, maybe they stay into a cactus or extending position. The feet are onto the mat. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees for a moment fall into one another into the midline. And then from here, with the next inhale, separate the knees, leave the feet as they are. Exhale, let both knees fall to the right side. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling both knees to the left side. Inhaling back to center. Exhale both knees to the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale both knees to the left. Inhaling back to center. And then bringing the feet hip distance apart and pause here for a moment. Allowing your whole torso, your whole head, the arms, the hands to be heavy and relaxed onto the mat. And just connect to your breath. Inviting the breath to come into the belly area. Maybe bringing the hands onto the belly. So that you can notice with the inhale, the belly rise into the hand. With the exhale, the belly falls down into the spine. With the inhale, the belly rises into the hands. With the exhale, the belly falls into the spine. Let yourself connect to this natural rhythm of the body. Let the miracle just happen. And you only have to observe it and bring awareness to it. When you're ready, give yourself a full body stretch, reaching the arms overhead, reaching the feet and the leg forward, stretching, 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 moving into the fingers, into the toes, into the ankles. And then bend into the knees and roll onto one side, using the arm to support the head for a moment. And then slowly press yourself up into a seated position, into a tabletop, whatever feels comfortable. And namaste, my friend. If you like this practice, you find it useful, please like it, subscribe, maybe leave a comment and share it with your friends. I'll see you on the mat.